Hello. What's up? Grateful Givers here. What are you grateful for today? I am grateful that I'm here. I'm free. I'm alive. I have money. I have a house to live in. I have friends. I have family. I have loved ones. All my children are healthy and whole. There's really a lot to be grateful for. So today, I'd like to talk about, let's see here, what is the topic? These are straight freestyles, so just kind of going off the top of my head here. And I'm thinking that today I'm going to talk about trapped emotions, actually. And this is something that actually I'm pretty passionate about. And, I read this book, it's called The Emotion Code, and it totally changed my perspective on a lot of things, especially with healing, doctors, just a lot of stuff. And, there's a belief that almost every single sickness out there all stems from an emotion. And if you really think about it, it does make sense, because if you're angry, if you're sad, if you're terrified, you don't deal with those emotions, you start getting symptoms, anxiety, you start getting stomach aches, your energy just gets depleted, and it causes illness. And I discovered a way to identify trapped emotions within your own body. You can do it all on your own, and it's pretty easy. All you got to do is muscle test. And the thing with muscle testing is you can get a lot of false positives or negatives if you're dehydrated, or if you just really don't believe that it works in general, because your faith or your doubt will override in your life. If you believe things will work, if you doubt things, they won't work, and that's just how it is. And funny story, I did this with my kids, and I'll tell it because it's really funny. So all three of my girls, my oldest is about to be 10. I have twins. They're about to be 8 here on Halloween, which is amazing. I can't even believe they're that old. Someone dumped out all the folded laundry on the floor, and everyone was fighting. So I was like, okay, who did this? And then everyone was denying it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Just how kids are. So I was like, all right, we're going to do some muscle testing to figure out the truth here. And at first, my oldest, she was not very cooperative, and she's the most like me. And it's crazy how kids just show you yourself when you were a child, and you're like, wow. I understand what my parents went through. Okay, got it. So what I had them do is I had them stand up, just stand up straight. Now, if you say a true statement, you will gradually feel your body move forward. If you say a false statement, your body will fall backwards. And it's amazing. It just works. And you can also put your fingers together and make a hole like this, like the okay sign. And you say a statement like, my name is Caleb. I try to break it. It doesn't. I can hold my fingers together. My name is Fred. My name is Sally. I can't hold my fingers together, and because my body knows that it's a false statement, it's untrue. There's multiple ways of doing this. You can hold your arm up. It's well known about muscle testing. So I'm doing this with my kids, and at first, it's not really working that well. And I'm going, okay, well, let's spice it up a little bit. And in this book, The Emotion Code, it goes into ways to reset your body, electrical field, and just getting back down to the source. And one of the ways of doing that is saying the Lord's Prayer. And so, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses. Yours is the kingdom and glory forever and ever. Amen. I know, it may sound weird, but just bear with me here. So I had all my kids say this prayer. And immediately after they said it, they, started talking, and they just started launching forward and falling back. And my daughter's like, Dad, what is happening? And I'm like, I'm telling you, this is real stuff. And so got down to the bottom of it and found out who was telling the truth. And their eyes were just shocked. And, your body has a record of everything you've ever done stored in your subconscious mind. And that goes back down until you're even in your mother's womb, because it's all energetic. And you can ask questions about your childhood. You can ask questions about the food you eat. And this is a yes or no question. And this is not about, telling the future or, doing anything manipulated. You have to have permission to do this on another person as well. You can't just go muscle test people without having their permission, because you have to establish this connection. So, what I've done is, if I have a pain in my body, my shoulder, elbow, kneecap, whatever, do I have a trapped emotion in my body right now? Okay, so I do right now. Do I have a trapped emotion in my neck? Do I have a trapped emotion in my shoulder? Okay. Do I have a trapped emotion? Did this start 10 years ago? Did this start 8 years ago? 10 years and 2 months? 10 years and 3 months? 10 years and 2 months ago? This is where this trapped emotion started from. And then you're like, okay, where was I at 10 years and 2 months ago? Is this trapped emotion regarding anger? Okay, trapped emotion of anger. Is this trapped emotion ready to come out? Yes. Do I have to express this anger to get it out of my body? You can literally just go step by step and drill down into this specific point in your life where you had a trauma. Now, this is true healing. So you're getting to the root of the issue. And it's very humbling. You will learn a lot about yourself that you never even realized. And be brave to go in it and do it, because you might find things that are terrifying, because how the brain works is you can only process so much here, and then if you go through a tragedy, a death, a loss of a loved one, your friends split up, whatever it is, parents divorced, abused, your brain can only process so much, and then it takes that additional trauma and it stores it somewhere in your body, and it just gets locked away. And this is why we have a huge mental illness problem, is because people don't treat the root. They just go to medication. They just go, here's a pill. You're depressed? Oh, take this pill, you'll feel better. No. Feel your emotions, all the way. Embrace all of the pain, all of the suffering, all of the anger, whatever that is. Truly embrace it and let it go. You will feel so much freer in life. And this is a key that I've learned how to help my kids, help myself, help my my health. You can pick up something in the store, a piece of fruit, anything. You can ask your body, is this good for me? Is this good for my body? And your body will say yes or no. They did a blind test, where they had two white envelopes. One was filled with sugar, one was filled with vitamin C. And they had these people on stage, they mixed them up, and they actually did it behind them, and they gave them an envelope, and they just muscle tested them. Every single time they did that, their muscle testing came up accurate, saying this was sugar, this was vitamin C. And people were in shock, because your body picks up on the frequency of things. It's not in your mind, it's not your eyesight, it's like the frequency of sugar, the frequency of vitamin C. Your body can feel that, and it's like, yes, I resonate with this. So this is a really cool topic, and there's a lot to it. We could go really deep into it. I'm trying to keep these a little short, and I'm already at 11 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. What do you suffer from? Do you have a chronic pain? Are you depressed? Do you feel suicidal? Do you always feel angry? Do you feel always annoyed? Like, what is it? You know, everyone has something. Do you overreact to very small things that really shouldn't matter? You might have some trapped emotions, and there's ways to like actually heal from those things. Now, if you're interested in, help, feel free to send me a message and we can chat about stuff, because, I love doing this stuff. It's fun. So, enjoy your day. This is, I guess, the end, and I'm gonna go play my guitar for a little bit, and I'll probably post a freestyle later from yesterday. It's hard to post those because it's like raw, but I will, because it's pretty funny, and y'all should see it. So talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day and be blessed. Later.